Yo, what is going on everyone? So today I wanted to show you guys a brand new unsolved Easter egg on Citadelle Day More. So we actually know what the reward is for this side Easter egg, but currently we don't know how to do it. Now this wasn't found in the code or anything like that, but it's actually been found in-game by players already. This was first brought to my attention via a tweet from T1 Matron, I hope I said that right. He and his wife have been camo grinding on Citadel where they seemingly accidentally completed this side Easter egg and got a random perk power up to spawn multiple times. Apologies for the really bad quality of the video. Twitter have absolutely ruined it with its compression, but this is the best that we've got right now. So when I seen this, I first replied to their tweet because it struck me as odd that you could accidentally trigger an unfound Easter egg twice without one, any idea of how you did it, and two, no one else that has at least said online that they have also completed this Easter egg too. So they're the first to do it and they did it twice. And my first reaction, like most of yours and most people I show it to, is that they popped an on the house or a raindrop, something like that. But if this was the case, we'd actually see it in the top right as it pops up when someone uses a gobblegum. So I reached out to the couple and they did actually DM me. And I started asking as many questions as I could, what they did in the game, what their theories were, what they used, everything. So the information that we actually compiled was the following. Every time they completed this side Easter egg, Deadwire was used, LMGs were used but not always the same one. Special zombies being the doppelgast were involved in every single instance of completion. The random perk always spawned in the deadshot area but not always the same place, although they always spawned next to one of two lamps. And this was also only achieved in duo. He did try to replicate this in solo and couldn't get it to do so. Also, I've tried in solo and I can't get it. Now, some things in this list can definitely be red herrings, but I thought it's important to include everything. The LMG, for example, I would be very surprised if it's required to be an LMG and it's also going to be required to be more than duo, because I'm pretty sure everything is solo. But we then theorized a little bit more. I analyzed the clips like as much as I possibly could. Remember, we both went back into games to try and replicate this Easter egg, to try and make it happen again so that we can start going backwards and taking out things and seeing what actually triggers it. From here, we now have 4 clips of this happening, and she got it every single time. I have yet to have this trigger personally happen to myself, and I have spent hours on this with Nanikos. Me and him have been grinding games out, trying everything we possibly can, trying her theories, trying our own. We cannot get this side Easter egg to trigger. So in the background right now, you are seeing gameplay of all 4 instances where Slinky got the random perk power up to spawn. Again, I apologize for the quality. These videos were sent over Twitter and it really kills it with the compression, but it's the only footage we have right now and that's what we're working with. At the moment, all I can really do is speculate as we're not 100% what causes it to trigger, although we're pretty convinced that a doppelgast is involved in some way due to them always being involved in every instance of the power-up spawning. He seemed to kill the majority of doppelgast along the fence line of the nature trail, but in my games I did this with like 40 doppelgast and had nothing happen at all. It also seems like the power-up spawns under one of the 2 lights at either the top or the bottom of the trail, as they're the only spawn locations we've seen. Another interesting thing is that the poles attached to the lights where the power-up spawned do not spark electricity. The ones on the other side of the trail do spark electricity and sort of spark out and make quite a loud electric noise. This is where we believe Deadwire could be a part of the Easter egg, but in my personal opinion, that's probably one of the red herrings we spoke about. But it doesn't hurt to have it on when you're hunting this Easter egg yourself. But other than everything I've mentioned up until this point, that's all the leads we have. She did mention that she speaks to craft, but she doesn't do any other side Easter eggs, main Easter eggs. She doesn't even build a sword. So none of those seem to influence it, and I'd be surprised if craft even does. And you've got to remember, she triggered this Easter egg numerous times, all while just doing camo grind. She's not doing anything out of the ordinary. All she's doing is grinding headshots for her LMG. She uses Deadwire for the amalgams, but she's somehow getting this to spawn when no one else is. I'll be posting this video as soon as it's finished editing, and I'll be getting some sleep, but when I wake up tomorrow, me and Nanikos are jumping right back on the grind. So if you have any theories, suggestions, or things you've tried yourself so we can write it off, please let us know in the comments, as we want to get this one solved for everyone to get their free random perks in their games. But if you like no time wasting videos, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.